Right, Carol Edwards, where's the best place to get resistance bands and what sort of price? Hey, Carol.
Hey Carol love, the best place to get resistance bands, my favourite place, Sports Direct. I think you should be sponsored off them. Yeah, you can get them from there for $9.99 and they're delivered within a week. You can get them on the internet through Sports Direct, really good. And yeah, they're brilliant. Like I say, you can do everything with them. I'm going through the routines with people, showing you different body parts and what we're going to be doing, biceps and triceps. But we're going to be doing the full routines in the next few weeks or so.
Right, rock bottom, training legs. I do back squats, then front squats, lunges with dumbbells, calf raises, leg curls, then standing calf raises. Would you say this is a decent routine or should I change? What would you recommend? I'm not new to training but think it's good to get more experience and views.
Yeah, with legs, I talked to Tom Platt, met him 3 times, the quad father, the best legs ever in history. And he used to say that with legs, you've got to keep mixing them up. So I would sometimes train, some weeks I'd train heavy, maybe every 3 weeks change legs up. But yeah, it's not a bad routine, but always start off with leg extensions, warm your knees up, because you end up with arthritis in your knees, warm them up. And maybe don't go as heavy I used to go, because we used to think that the more you put on the bigger, but if you just take your time doing the muscle mind connection, as you know, you've been training a while, that'll be okay. Yeah, that routine's fine, but I'll be careful with the lunges as well. But maybe do the dumbbells when you do the leg, the hamstrings, do them standing when you do straight stiff-legged hamstrings, because they will develop the back of the hamstrings.
I think this is my friend Lee Thistlewaite. Hiya Lee. During the loading phase, I used to mix 5 grams of creatine in orange juice with a big spoonful of glucose. The dearly departed Lee Horwath told me something about the insulin helping the creatine work better.
Yeah, that was right. We used to do that, me and Les trained. He was a fantastic lad. Les had the best physique I'd ever seen in my life. I'm not joking, he was just phenomenal. He like a car trainer, about a 24-inch waist and shoulders like that. I first met him in the Olympia gym in Redcar. The man could have been the best bodybuilder of all time, but so sadly missed. I looked at me bits. But yeah, we used to do it that way, mate, years ago. But the creatine's come forward now a long way since them days. So you can just people take, it says on taking 5 times a day for 10 days. But if you take it 5 grams for 30 minutes before training, it's in your system. It helps you. Then take it again after training. So I take it. Take it. Some people take the glutamine after with it, but I wouldn't take anything else with it. I'd just take 5 grams a day, because after 21 days, it's full. You don't need any more. It's amino acids, so 5 grams a day is enough to take just before training.
Scott 6494. I have a pair of dumbbells. I only have a pair of dumbbells and a barbell at the moment. What exercises can I do to train back, neck, and traps?
Well, you can do all sorts, especially with dumbbells. You can do side laterals. You can do front laterals. You can do front lateral. Side laterals. You can do front delt. You can do rear delts bent over. You can do, when you stand up, if you hold the barbell, you can do upright rowing. You can do shoulder press. There's loads of things you can do with them. You can do everything. You don't need a bench to do all these exercises, but the dumbbells, you can do anything with dumbbells. You can do squats with dumbbells as well, just with your hands. You can do all sorts, mate. You can do your full body workout with your neck. Really, I would just be doing the upright rowing for your neck. You can buy a head harness from probably Argos, somewhere like that. They're really cheap. Mayweather uses them, but yeah, I think the upright rowing is probably the best for your shoulders and your neck.
Simon Mainwaring just started training again after a long time. How long should I train for each day?
Did you say how old are you?
No.
If you've been off for a long time, I would just take it really easy. Maybe just do maybe a set of 10 of the full body workout, 10 bench press, 10 pull down for back, 10 bicep, 10 tricep, 10 leg extension, 10 calf, 10 leg biceps, and just do that maybe for a couple of weeks, maybe a week or two, just to get the muscles to get used to it again. Because when you've been off for a long time, you've got to get that balance. The lads who know what I'm talking about, you like when you go back bench press and you're all over, so just go really light, do a little bit more reps and build up to 20 reps, and then start doing the routine where you train maybe back, chest on its own back or its own legs and things like that. But just take it easy, mate, when you get in there, and especially warm up, especially in this weather, with it being cold, because you can pull a muscle, tear a ligament or a tendon, and you're not trained for months. So yeah, just take it. It's like when you've trained before, you have muscle memory connection, and the muscle remembers. So it's easy to get back in there. So just take it easy, mate. I've been there myself.
Richard Lewis, are you interested in UFC or MMA?
Oh, I think some of the guys are fantastic. My friend Richard Kilty was with the best fighter of all there. But I don't know
I
his
can't
name.
remember
I
his
can't
name.
remember his name. He's the best fighter. He was a few weeks ago. He was in Dubai with him. But my friend Bram, he has his own training gym.
Legit Pro Wrestling.
Legit Pro Wrestling, who I wear the wrestling things, and I'll go down there and he shows us stuff. I've known Bram for a long time. If anyone wants to get into the fight game, he's the lad to train. He's the best in the area. There's no one better than him, and he's really nice. He's a very, very nice lad. He's a Christian like us, and he's got all them kids there. He's helping. He's taking them off the street.
He's called Christopher Patrick Crossing on Facebook.
Yeah. But if you got Christopher Patrick Crossing, Legit Pro Wrestling, it's just near the Argos in Stockton. So if you ring the bell there and he'll answer the door, just say Brian sent me. Okay, Ron, love you a bit, son.
Right.